feel the power of now, those of you who are experiencing it, how do you get into feeling the power of now?
I feel, as human beings, we're given an opportunity to, live in this beautiful world that was just kind of created out of empty space. And one of the biggest things that we get to do, or one of the coolest, is love. And human beings can feel what it's like to love another human being, or love an animal, or love like a milkshake. You can just have that feeling of something making you so happy, and it's just so insignificant in relation to the rest of the universe. It's kind of beautiful, and it's a great experience to have.
Take my glasses off.
Mystery.
I believe it's about fulfillment, about life lessons and experiencing life in general. Like, we have these emotions, love and hate and anger. It's just like, and you experience those and you go on through life experiencing those emotions, but like it's about feeling and like having self-awareness in yourself.
Live it up and try to appreciate everything in a new eye, and then find new things. And I think it's good to just go around and learn about new things, new cultures, new foods, new just about nature, and getting out and having new friends and keeping the old ones. Just keeping everything, in harmony, I guess you could say.
Hello? Hi.
May you give us a brief introduction as to who you are?
Yes, well, I'm a professor in the History, Humanities, and Social Sciences Department at Columbia College, and I teach courses in spirituality and meditation. I also practice Qigong, which is a form of Tai Chi which focuses not so much on learning long forms, but rather on the Qi energy itself and how to stay connected with the Qi energy. I'm also very interested in the shift in consciousness that's happening on the planet right now, and I'm very committed to doing whatever I can to support that evolution of consciousness.
So what is Qi energy?
Well, Qi energy is basically the life force, which you can feel, I think, in some ways most easily by becoming aware of your breath. Breathe in and let your hands rise up. You can just feel the breath going out and coming in. And there's an energy or power there. But that energy is also very apparent when you move for example, your hands like this back and forth. You can actually synchronize the outgoing breath and the incoming breath along with the outward and inward movement of the hands. As your hands rise up, just let the Qi actually do the work. Smooth as silk, just let the Qi lift your hands and the jog up and up and up and up. And what can happen is that as you do this consciously, you become aware of the actual flow of this life energy or force, which the Chinese call Qi and the Japanese call Ki. And basically it's the awareness of this conscious energy, which is Qi. And it's actually there, although we're not as conscious of it moving. When we're thinking, for example, there's an energy that's moving, that's creating the thoughts. And any sense perception at a subtler level is also the Qi energy moving out to an object and then bringing it back in. So Qi energy is actually the basics of any perception and differentiation of perception, but it's easier to become aware of through a certain sense, grosser movements like the hands or moving the neck and feeling that gradual, continuous flow. When you're really experiencing the chi flow, you're not thinking, but you're really feeling your connection to the life force. And I think that most anxiety or worry or stress, even anger, arise from our thoughts. We're thinking about something, say in the future, that makes us afraid, and then we experience stress, or we think about something that happened to us that we feel shouldn't have happened, and that creates frustration and anger. But then lift the hands up. For the last time, as you breathe out, breathe the hands down and begin to press the water down through your body, pushing out any tension, any tightness, any worry, any concerns, down and down and down and down and down. But if you are simply tuning into the flow of the chi, which is very, if you pay attention to it, it's very harmonious, it's very smooth, it's continuous, it's very soothing, it's very healing. If you're simply in touch with that felt sense and not thinking about the fears that are going to happen if you don't do something now, you'll simply really stay in this very peaceful and harmonious and flowing and fluid state.
Now I spoke to God that day, and you spoke to him too. And he told me that of all the miracles ever created, the grandest one is you. Now that you've told me all this, can you tell me, what am I supposed to do? And she said,
you may think it's up to me, but it's really up to you.
Well, now my eyes are opened, and I can clearly see that all the things I paid for in life, I could have gotten for free. Now I'm going to share with you her parting words that day, and you might want to think this through. She said,
if I only had one son, then tell me,
who are you?
I saw God the other day.
she looked like you, he looked like me.
I saw God the other day.
She looked like you, he looked like me. She looked like you, he looked like me.